up? What's up? What's up? It is Tuesday. Every Tuesday, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, you can catch me here for Catch This Tea podcast. Um, Today, I'm going to keep it really, really simple. I wanted to jump in. Hey, Yvonne. I wanted to jump in and discuss the 4 pillars to a successful barter today because I have been doing podcasts like crazy. And the two that I did one yesterday afternoon and I did one this morning, and I have one after this. But the one last night, shout out to the people who are hosting the podcast, Carl and Eunice, this morning. Both of them said that as I was talking, they got it a little bit more. And Carl even went to say, like, you need to talk a little bit more. And I'd be like, I do a lot of talking, but nobody's listening. Somebody's listening. Miss Yvonne is listening. Um, but there are strategies to bartering. And if you don't know those strategies, you are going to be thinking that bartering means free. You are going to be thinking that it's not mutually beneficial. You are not going to understand how it can help you scale your business and how it can change the trajectory of Black owned businesses. We're so busy, and I said this morning. We're so busy um, doing it on our own, and we want to keep it close, and we don't want to share it with anybody. But we're doing ourselves a disservice when we're spending so much time trying to grow these businesses by ourselves that, like, it's taking us longer to grow these businesses because we're doing all the things instead of hiring. And when I say hiring, I know people are like, "But Nicole, I don't have the money to hire." That's why Barter Block is here. Barter Block is here for you to hire in your business, for you to test out services before you fully invest in someone, to save you money and to save you time. It also is for lead generation. I had a power hour session. Shout out to Amanda and Yvonne who joined the power hour session earlier today. And I thought of, as they were talking, I'm thinking of lead magnets for them, because it's all about getting people to buy into your products or your services, but it's also about building those relationships. So you can hire with bartering, you can create leads with bartering, you can put on events with bartering. The event that I put on last year, I bartered a lot of it. I think I saved, even though the budget doesn't look like I saved, I saved probably $20,000 on that event by bartering. And if you're sleeping on it, you need to get on it because I'm back. The weather is bad here, so my internet went out on my laptop. Um, but yeah, I don't know any other community that encourages you. It's still open, but can't see or hear you. Okay, you got me. Okay, so I don't know what community, what Facebook community out there encourages you to talk about yourself. I encourage you to say what you need for your business. I encourage you to introduce yourself on a regular basis. I also encourage you, and I don't think that I've spoken this too many times, but I also encourage you to show up as the authority in your industry, which means if you have to post things about your business. So Yvonne she is a technical virtual assistant. Um, Educate people about what they need to hire a VA, a tech VA. What are some of the systems that they should be using? Like, show up as you're educating people about what you do so they also know who you are, not just when you're introducing yourself and you want someone to go to your link, or when you are posting a job and you want someone to help you. But post about what you do. And I know I need to do better at that in different communities, about posting about bartering and how bartering can help you scale your business. It doesn't necessarily have to be come to me, but this is something, an untapped something that Black entrepreneurs are missing out on. Yes, the meeting was absolutely amazing. I wish you were on when Amanda was on, because she got some gems too. Still working on my lead magnet. Good job, good job. So we're going to go into the four pillars of a successful barter, and the first one is budget. Budget is important because bartering initially, even though it's supposed to save you all the things, it's also supposed to save you money. So if you need social media management, you can barter for that, and that's going to save you money on that line item in marketing. When you have a budget and you're looking at that budget, you can see exactly what you need to barter, whether it's social media management, whether it's a technical VA like Yvonne, whether it's what else is there? Copywriting services. Those are the types of things that should be in your budget. When you save on those things on your budget, you can allocate that money that you save to something else that you can't probably barter. So that's where the budget comes into place. And that's why it's super important to have a budget, know what you're spending on a monthly, quarterly, yearly basis, and then try to save on that. So the next one is community, and that is where Barter Black comes in. You want to either join a community or barter with someone who appreciates the art of it, who sees that there is significant value in actually bartering, building that relationship, saving money. I don't know who don't like to save money, make money, all of those things. You want to barter with that person or join a community, and that is what Barter Black was created for. It was created for entrepreneurs, Black entrepreneurs, who are willing to barter in their business. Some people are not, and I am totally okay with that. If you got it, you good with doing all the things, you do all the things. But I want to encourage people to not do all the things and to hire people who are experts in the things that they don't want to do. It can take you 2 hours as an expert to build a website, maybe. Someone who's not an expert in that, and that person is a coach and they just want to coach and encourage people, it may take them 5-6 hours. So you're saving time, and you're creating eyes on your platform because you decided to barter for a web developer. So that you have to get creative, but the community creates a space where it also streamlines the process, and it also creates a space where you can be okay to ask someone to barter. even though the group has been pretty quiet these days, we talked about that in our Power Hour session. I guess everyone is getting ready for the holiday, but we encourage you to talk in the community. Do not be shy. Closed mouths do not get fed. If you need something for your business, you have to say it. And if you are an invested member on the platform, post jobs and also look at the jobs that are posted. This does not work without you. And I do not have a problem with saying that. The next thing on the 4 pillars is your offer. And each one of these pillars are important in their own special way, but your offer is very important because a lot of people try when they barter. I'm going to use this because it's easier. A coach, let's say a coach has a $5,000 coaching program. A lot of people will barter for that $5,000 coaching program, and then you feel like you didn't get all the things that you should have got in return because that's not how you should have created your offer. I do have a session where we can go through and create your offers for you. You can find that on our website next week. I'm gonna say next week. But if you have a $5,000 coaching program, you should be bartering for a quarter to 50% of what that coaching program offers. You should not be bartering for the entire coaching program. I say this because this gives the person who you're bartering with an idea of what it is to work with you. It gives the person an idea of what time it may save in their business, what money it may generate in their business. And if you are successful in proving just that little bit to them, whatever changes were made in their business, they should have no choice but to hire you next. Bartering is not the end of this relationship. When you barter, you're bartering for a little bit. I always say a taste. Give them a taste of what you got. So then they say, this is what I need, and I need to hire you. My goal is to not only just barter in the community, but create an ecosystem where the money is just circulating within the community. And the community is Black entrepreneurs, and we need that. Another thing I want to say on budget, and I mentioned this in one of the podcast interviews, is that we have a $5,000 coaching program. A lot of times when we price our offers, we're pricing them at a sale, because a lot of times you'll see all the things that are included in that coaching program, and then you'll see valued at, whatever. And then that coaching program can be valued at $7,000. When you barter, you are supposed to be bartering for the value, which is the $7,000, not the $5,000. And a lot of people make this mistake because you are not listening to the strategies and the tips. So if you have a $5,000 coaching program that is worth $7,000, $8,000, the value of your barter is that $7,000 or $8,000, not that $5,000. So you want to make sure that you are crafting your offer correctly. And there is a strategy to this. Is the point of you crafting your offer the way I say you should craft it is so that leads to the generation of more income. That gives them a taste of what you have. And then next, after that barter relationship is over, they are hiring you. And also they're referring you. Because once they know how you work and once they know what you can do, they're going to tell other people in their circle. So the last thing is the agreement. And I did a whole Catch This Tea podcast on your agreement. Just like in business, if you are operating correctly, you have contracts, you have agreements. You should have an agreement when you barter. This is going to list dates. This is going to list items. This is going to list everything that needs to be included. What you're doing, what they're doing, and there are no ifs, ands, or buts about it. It's clear as day, no gray areas. This is where you list it. And I don't want you to think of an agreement as a bad thing. It's just making sure that each party knows exactly what they're supposed to be doing in this relationship. And it also helps you keep track of what your barters are for the year. It also helps you keep track of what the value is. And if you are in need of a bartering agreement, you can go on our website at barterblack.io, go to shop, and it is a free digital product that you can download. So, the 4 key pillars to a successful barter: your budget. What do you need to save on? Community. We want to make sure that we're bartering with people who appreciate the art of bartering and who are willing to do so. 3, your offer. This is super, super important. You want to create an offer that leads people into buying next, into referring you next. 4, your agreement. You want to make sure that you finalize everything and make it official. So, those are the 4 key pillars to a successful barter. I wanted to make sure that I get that out there. I don't want to keep you all on because I know you are getting ready for the holiday. If you have any questions, definitely put them in the comments. I will reply. Also, if you are watching this on replay, which I probably should have said in the beginning, with hashtag replay, we do have a virtual speed networking event coming up next Wednesday, November 29th at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This is something that we offer to everyone. So if you are looking to meet new people, register for our speed networking event. The link should be in the comments. I will post it if it's not after I get off of here. You're welcome. You're welcome. Get that lead magnet together. So the speed networking event. Let me see what I thought there was something else, but I cannot remember what it was. I don't know. So have a good week. Have a good holiday. I won't see you until next Tuesday live. But I did want to shout out Yvonne, who is one of our barter besties. And she is a technical virtual assistant. So if you are looking for someone who can help you with all the things and choosing the right platforms and systems, definitely sign on to our platform. You can go to the business directory and find Yvonne. She is currently looking for someone and system strategist. Let me get that right. She is currently looking for someone who can help her with some legal things and some graphics. So if you need to get your systems in order, get online now. You have someone who is very willing to barter with you if you need that help. So don't be shy. Like we said, closed mouths don't get fed. This is a community for you to share exactly what you need in business to be successful. And I want to help you get there. So join us. Next Tuesday is our next Power Hour session at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then Wednesday, we have our virtual speed networking event. Wednesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So make sure you register for that. If you are looking to get new people in your little funnel, make sure you register for that. I've had so many good reviews, and we only do this once per quarter. So if you don't get in, you'll have to wait until next year. All right. Have a great one. Thanks, y'all.